Hi guys, well we're here in Mount Airy. The reason we're in the garage, we're going to do the oil change on this in here because it is so windy out there. It's not that cold. Can you hear the wind? It's crazy out there today. I might even do some leaves just to get the big piles. There's some bigger piles up there because the more you get up, the less there are to blow around later. Anyhow, so I got it in here so I can do it in here, and because I also cleaned all that stuff out to change the starter. The starter seems to be fine because it made it up here from back there. And I don't know what, I might try to get some of this sap off. I think somebody left me an email. I think it might have been Bill about sap, and that's what all that is from. We had a visitor last night. Guess who it was? Well, I came over here. It was this guy right here. We had a nice time. He is such a good guy. WD-30, he has a channel. Go over and visited him. This is the saw from, not last year, because Mark had the wooden saw last year. This was the year, well, this year. Then this was last year. I don't know, I can't figure all that out. But that's where I keep them so they don't fade. That guy did a pretty neat job. He did two different colors. That's pretty neat. There's Fritco. All sorts of names. And thank this guy, because then I can remember what year it is. There's Mac. There's Bill. That's who I think reminded me of that. I might be wrong. Mac, if you're watching, there's a wooden saw blade over here you have to sign because you signed all these other ones, and that one means a lot, and you mean a lot to me, buddy. Everybody here means a lot to me. Anyhow, we'll be back in a bit. Bye-bye. I gotta go get a pan, some pajamas on, my monkey suit on, so I don't get totally messed up worse than I already am. So, see you in a bit. Well, I think I got everything done. I put that there. There's where I got my daggone button stuff. That's where you check the transmission in here a little bit. And I don't understand what that is. It's a reservoir that goes down into the hydraulics, but you can't, this does not come off. It doesn't turn. I don't want to break it off. I don't understand what that is. I don't have a book on this thing. Maybe that comes off and you got to fill it up. I got no idea. I have to look to see if I can find something. This got some kind of auxiliary outlets over there. I think this is a 2011. And I wrote that on there. It needs a 14 millimeter for the drain. The only reason I wrote that on there, how many of you guys do the same thing I do? You grab a handful of wrenches, and one of them's got to fit if you get enough. Let me turn this thing off. Key over here. Oh, I can't reach that. So, I need to get new mud flaps. I blew off the air cleaner. That's in here. I see this little thing here is missing, so I got to get that. It's what that does. Air goes in through here, but it picks up the dust. And there's a little thing you squeeze in, it lets the air out, which I don't know what happened to that. But normally it picks its air up, I guess up here someplace. Oh, you found a book on that? Oh my goodness. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Bye-bye. Well, I think I'm done. Now watch this. This will come down when I do this. Okay. Oh, you know. No, that's all right. Well, I didn't overfill the hydraulic. Hydraulic was not low. But this is straight to a hydraulic valve. It doesn't go to a electric solenoid operated type valve. And the wife had a book. I didn't know she had that. And the last time this was probably out was out in 12, because this is the date of this receipt. So we probably got it in 11 because the thing underneath of it said 11. So it's about 14 years old. Pretty good beast. We got to put the oil up. Where am I at? I don't remember. I think I'm done. Be back in a little while. Got to move to the next project. We'll see you. Bye-bye. You guys are getting hammered with wind. Look at these banana plants. That's wild. That thing's 6 inches there, And I thought sticky wood was sticky wood. Uh-oh, we got one pulled up by the roots. You need a banana plant? That'll grow. And after you cut them off, then they start growing again up at the end. And it's right hit. Man, that thing is heavy. I can't believe how heavy these are. Banana plants don't like frost. We didn't get very many bananas this year, though. Like, none. Anyway, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. I hope you got through the wind. Look at all the black walnuts. These are chestnut leaves here. See how they build up? Ain't it fun? Still got some sticks. And yeah, it's dusty. Here I go faster. There I'll have to slow down a little bit. And a lot of pine cone leaves, needles. I get them. I'll go in closer to those and come back and get them. Get them, but it doesn't matter. Got a stick there, gonna go around. See the stick? Dude, there's a stick. Little stick. Ooh, now it's getting dusty. Now I can speed up. about them. We'll come down to make another pass down here. Slow down a little bit too much. That don't look too bad. Suck the pine cones out of here. I think I'm just about full. I don't really care about this. There's some heavier ones up that way. Already did all this. Out here, it really doesn't make any difference. Not that deep. I got all those up there. I got all those. Now I'm just going to fill the thing up. So I'll get down in here. This will fill it up pretty quick. Because it's almost full now. You can see where I came up. Are you having fun yet? Uh-oh, big stick. Big stick. There's a big stick over there. Ah, don't worry about that. Big fall. Ooh. You don't want to go over stuff like that. That's what happens. That thing gotta be full. dusty. Oh, big rut, big root. I thought that thing would be full by now. Oh, we'll take a look at it. It's still got some room in there. I'll bring it back when it's full. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to hear me well. The wind. Got to add another one up there. Usually go, you can see there's 15, 15, 14. That one here was only 13, so I still got a ways to go. That's what it's full, and it grinds it up to just about nothing. And let me tell you, that gets packed in there super tight. Super tight. Up here it doesn't have it keeps bouncing down there. A lot of the real fine stuff blows out of the top. Up there it's not too bad, but you can see where it goes to. That's where I was running up, where all those pine cone needles were. It's got grass in there. And that is heavy, let me tell you. Then we just go up here and hit the thing and push it up. Oh my goodness, I took too much weight off the back. That little bit of weight was probably 10 pounds and was enough to balance it. I'm gonna hit that. Normally I do that with my hand, I don't do it with my foot. Well, there it goes. And then you just start the tractor and pull forward. So that's about it for leaf collection. I'm sure you guys have seen enough, but I don't wait till the end. If you wait till the end, in the basement there, or in the backyard, they just get trapped with that 6-foot fence all the way around. So if you get them out of the area, then they blow up, then you get them out, and then they blow out from away from the fence, and it's just easiest to get most of them that way. But I still have, like, the dog pen up there. That's got to be done by hand, and then around the boiler building, that all has to be done by hand, and back in the back's got to be done by hand. So there's still a lot of leaves, but I don't suck those up generally. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Well, if you're new here, after you pull out, that's what you got, is a big pile of leaves. The only thing that I really added to this, couple things, I put these on here because if you go by a bush, these will pull open and open that up, and that helps it hold on better. The other thing that I did that makes it a little bit better is this thing kept blowing out. When it started to get full, it couldn't blow in, so I put this on there and that stops that. I got to fix the gas tank where the squirrels ate holes in the gas tank. They got a hole there, a hole there, a hole there, and they ate this. I tried to put some glue on it years ago, but didn't work it. I'm gonna probably plastic weld that thing. You can see the gas cap. See they took that out too. So anyhow, that's it. That's a update. This thing's Trac Vac. Can't really say anything bad about it. It's been working I got it used several years before I started putting the dates on this thing. And that's how many. This is just leaf. These are just leaf loads. I don't know if you remember in the summer, I got 2 or 3 loads when the grass got too high. So I'd recommend one of those if you ever had it. It's been real good to me. We'll see you. Bye. Look at the leaves back here. That's over a foot deep there. Look at them. I gotta come back here and clean this mess up. You can't saw like this. Too much junk. Oh, that's a pretty blade. I don't have my board up to keep the cats from getting at it. Better put that up. Look at all these daggone leaves. Whew, what a mess. What a mess. Remember, I vacuumed those up a couple times. Just too many leaves. Too many leaves. All right, that's probably gonna about do it for tonight. I think I might do it for tonight. I don't know if I got anything else to show or not show. Maybe a little bit. I got some guy that wanted to know why I didn't saw some wood, and I forget his name. So I'll get that and put that on tonight so I can finish that part of a video off. So we're going to come back with one guy that was asking, like, Mark, stop sign stuff, I stop sign stuff. A lot of people stop sign wood. And he had a logging book, and I'll show you a picture of that because I got the same thing. It says, you know, why don't you saw logs this way? And it just don't work. Not, well, it might work for somebody out west where they got big logs, but I'll have to show you, and then you can see what I'm talking about. So we'll be back and do that after the sun goes down probably. It ain't gonna be too much longer before it goes down. Look at all the leaves, my goodness. I don't want to you get wore out doing leaves. A lot of these, that's too deep to run over. A lot of these I might run over them with a mower and try to blow them into the woods. But the first thing I do is blow them off this area here. Look at all the leaves, guys. It's a mess. Slab wood. We'll see you. Oh, look at them all over there, all down there. Terrible, just terrible. We'll see you. Bye. Well, just when I thought I was done for the day, I had to come work on the pinball machine. Yeah, go figure this one out. I was having problems with this one here. This is one of the flippers. It was stuck. So it was an easy fix if it fixed it. Hopefully it did. This is the other flipper for the other side. And other than that, everything else looks pretty good. Couple spare parts. There's the tilt thing. Remember when you get tilted? You're rocking the machine too much? That knocks that out. I guess it has a sensitivity test or something like that. Anyhow, I'm about ready to put this thing down. Yeah, just fix your pinball machine. Oh my goodness. What have I gotten myself into now? Bye-bye.